Questions are growing over the evolution of the so-called Obama Doctrine and what it means for our nation's status as a global superpower. President Obama speaking on the world stage yesterday, once again signaling a shift in his foreign policy strategy and raising this question: is America giving too much power to the United Nations? Ambassador John Bolton is a former U.S. ambassador to the UN, senior fellow at the American Enterprise Institute, and a Fox News contributor. We talk about the Obama Doctrine. Can you define it?
No, and what's worse, neither can he. I think it's a very confused series of priorities that are shifting all the time. But I do think there's a key point here in Obama's assessment of the U.S. role in the world. Up until his administration, every president believed that America was a benign influence, that our strength led to what measure of peace and security and stability there is in the world, and that American flexibility in our series of alliances around the world contributed to that. I don't think Obama really believes that American strength is positive. I think he thinks that our very strong presence in the world actually causes some of the problems, and that a withdrawn, less powerful America will mean a more peaceful world and more influence for the United Nations. I think that's like looking through the wrong end of a telescope, but that's what I think he believes.
The New York Times took a look at the foreign policy achievements of the Obama administration yesterday and noted some of the contradictions. The fact that the president surged forces into Afghanistan, then pulled back, went into Libya sort of briefly, then pulled back, took a look at the Syrian situation and was originally going to launch cruise missiles and then pulled back. What does this say to friends and adversaries?
Right. Well, one could go on. The list could be a lot longer. On Hosni Mubarak in Egypt, for example, in a 30-day period 2.5 years ago, the White House had 4 separate positions on should Mubarak stay or should he go. And what that flip-flopping, that indecisiveness, that vacillation says to both friends and adversaries alike is that the United States is not a steadfast, resolute, trustworthy partner, and that when the United States says something, you can't guarantee it. And instead, you have Obama chasing around looking for negotiations with North Korea, with Iran, with others, and people wonder exactly what we think our own national interest is.
And what do the Iranians think? Here's what the New York Post put on its cover today. Persian mug, suggesting that the new Iranian president had 3 opportunities to meet ours yesterday and snubbed him each time.
Yeah. Well, there are probably a number of reasons for that, but I think at least one is he was showing it's Obama who's needy, who's the one who wants the meeting, and he doesn't have time for it. So the great Satan, the great superpower, can't even get the handshake that Obama said he wanted in his 2009 inaugural address.
Right, because he campaigned on the fact that we should sit down with the Iranians, we should talk to them, and that everything would be much better.
The only thing that surprises me is that it's taken Iran 4.5 years to agree to sit down, because these negotiations will only benefit Iran. It will drag things out, it will buy them more time for their nuclear weapons program, and it will undoubtedly lead to the easing of sanctions.
Well, this president has said that it will not happen on his watch, that Iran will not develop the bomb while he's in office.
Yeah. The worst part of that is that many Americans don't believe that he's serious about that. The Israelis don't believe he's serious about it. Worst of all, the Iranians don't believe it either.
And according to the latest New York Times CBS poll, 49% of Americans do not like the foreign policy direction of this administration.
It's just surprising to me that figure's not a lot higher. If people paid attention to it, it would be.
It is up 10 points in the last month or so. Ambassador John Bolton, thank you.
Thank you, John.